Tony, what do you see as some proven approaches for senior leaders to boost their vitality?
There's two really big things that senior leaders need to think about when they think about vitality. It is muscle and movement. When we're talking about movement, it is a minimum of 150 minutes a week. That is 7 times if you do it every day for 30 minutes. Now, many people may need to start out with walking because they're not very mobile, they're not doing things, but we want to get them to resistance training because they need to have muscle. As senior leaders have gone and focused on their wealth instead of their health, they're neglecting that muscle and they're not doing the resistance training. And if they are, they're probably missing out on the protein because they're doing a ketogenic diet, they're doing a low carb diet, they're doing things that aren't meant for them. And what I've seen time and time again with senior leaders is that they're not eating enough protein because they don't know how to make these easy switches when they're traveling, when they're at a dinner with someone retiring or with a client. And they're missing out on these opportunities to fuel for their performance because they're not getting enough protein for their muscles. So when we think about vitality, you need to have that resistance training to make sure that you are actually getting the movement in, but you also need to be getting enough protein in, which the range is anywhere between 1.4 to 1.8 grams per kilogram. And I know kilogram isn't big here in the States, but that's what the research shows that you need to use. So we go with what the science says, not with what some pseudo clown says. And we want what is best for you. And if you keep that muscle on, that means you will live a longer life. That is the organ you should mostly focus on.